É só
Poder a sua bunda ardendo, bunda tapa, 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 tapa pra caralho.
A ver, ahora sí ya. Ok, bien, ahora sí estamos calibrados. Qué bueno que leí la notificación de que estaba como pendejo hablando en mute. No es como que no haya pasado anteriormente. Esto es algo que de repente puede llegar a ocurrir cuando compartes tu setting de oficina con el setting de tus streams. Entonces, sí puede parecer que uno está medio pendejo. A veces así es. Pero sí, ya estamos aquí otra vez. Este es su programa mágico musical. Pero sí, ya estamos aquí. Este, su programa mágico musical de decir mamadas y hacerle a la mamada que sabemos jugar videojuegos cuando la verdad es que somos más mancos que la chingada. Enos aquí de nuevo. Continuamos donde nos quedamos en God of War. Claro que por su pollo que sí. Vamos a romper un poquito las reglas el día de hoy. Ay, qué buen bourbon. Ah, qué rico sabe esto. Estamos arrancando el día de hoy. Bueno, pues ahora sí ya los que están viendo esto en TikTok ya lo pueden ver bien. Ahora sí ya sin problemas desde que aprendí a cómo usar OBS propiamente. Que se me quitó lo pendejo, vamos a decirle así. Vamos a subir esto un poquito aquí. Eso es. Ay, güey. Tendría que aprender a jugar un poquito otra vez con TikTok en la otra escena.
Who am I to offer him counsel? I only hoped to help the boy find his answers, and I failed.
El mamadas,
What's my
cabrón.
role in all this now?
Tyr, you're at the center of this. You always have been. That's
El
why
mamadas.
Odin imprisoned you in the first place. He's terrified of you.
I doubt that very much.
It's the truth. And not just because of prophecies. No one has ever united the realms as you once did.
That is not who I am anymore.
I know you feel that way now. I've lost myself before. More than once, but believe me, there is something.
Ah, sí, ya me acordé. Vamos a buscar las notas.
Purpose. Purpose is the path that leads you to yourself.
So you would have me accept my fate. Lead your armies into war. Secure your vengeance.
If securing our justice is not your purpose, then find another. For your own sake.
No sé, eres culo y no te vas a abrir.
When you're ready to seek the Norns, I'm with you. Just taking a moment.
Nada aquí.
this. Only when I worry.
How would Atreus get to Asgard?
I'm sorry, but you'd have to ask Odin. He's got control of every path. I know how highly you esteem our expertise on such things, so I'm sure that's disappointing. He's just been one step ahead of us.
Entonces hoy no me pueden ayudar, culeros. Vamos a ver qué podemos arreglar ahorita. Vamos a ver. No, armadura. Sí. ¿Qué tengo aquí equipado? 8. Tengo 8 de ahí. ¿Cuánto necesitaré? 8 y 4, 12. Ah. A ver. Este lo tengo en nivel 5. Ah, ok. Ahora ya puedo subir todo a nivel 5. Perfecto. Ya no voy a estar tan encuerado. Bien.
Spatter-free this time, right? Kratos?
¡Ay, coso! No digas mamadas, Mary Jane. ¿Qué pedo? ¡Ah! No mames. Pero vamos a ver si puedo venderte algo. No. Puta madre. No, pues me quedé cortito. Pinche mugrero. A ver. Bueno, puedo vender esto de nivel 3. Podría. No lo necesito. Ah, pues sí puedo vender todo esto. Ya no lo estoy ocupando. Veamos. ¿Por qué? A ver. $36. Bueno, esto me sirve más. Ajá. Shoulder straps of Radiance. Planets of Radiance. Ok. No pierdes gran cosa.
Wear it with pride.
Ajá. Ok. A ver. No, me voy a poner otra vez ese mejor. No. Vamos a irnos así.
Hang on! I got something for you. Sindri!
Coming!
Before you go traipsing off into the dawn, I thought you'd like to have me back. Well, don't go getting too cheery about it. But you're welcome.
I've collected what
Vamos.
we need to find the Norns. Shall we go?
Guardian Shield. Bien. Vamos a ver. Amulet, vamos a ver. Ah, necesito hacer esta, man. Ok. Ah, estamos bien. Ajá.
Madam Neathog, where have you gone?
Neathog. I suspect we may have consequences to look forward to.
¿Y ahora? A ver, mapache.
Squirrel.
No.
Ah,
Ardilla.
Master Kratos, my apologies. Madam Neathog's disappearance weighs heavily on my mind.
She a friend of yours?
Less a friend than another longtime tenant of the tree. She was here even before I arrived, and that was ages ago. To even think something could keep her away from her babies. Terrible, just terrible.
Mysterious Orbs. Niflheim. Knights of Odin, no. The Crucible, no, no. Vamos acá. Vamos a ver.
We are certain Atreus could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't want to be found.
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
Ah, o sea, no. Como si no hubiéramos tenido
We should take your
suficientes
sled
problemas
and
ya.
head to the lake.
Midgard. How I've missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Oh, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me, of course.
Ah,
Of course.
o sea, le vale verga.
Come. Quiet.
Sin
She
chillar,
is a
cabrón.
friend. Now,
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
Ah,
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them and they'll take care of you.
o sea, hasta todavía que andas de gorrona,
What exactly do you
quieres
intend to
opinar de
ask
cómo
the
maneja el
Norns?
pedo.
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
You don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy? Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a death prophecy?
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The giants, they herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not the problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further. Now that we are on the lake, how will we find the Norns?
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Ah, se me olvidaba ese pedo.
Well, the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home. Not sure I've been back to these parts since our great battle with Secret.
Ah, no,
She
esa
speaks highly of that fight as well.
You know of that.
She told me all about it when she found me.
Ahora sí,
She believed you could be an
pequeño
ally
problema técnico ya.
long before I did.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen, as Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remind me.
I should have guessed it was Secret helping you recover yourself. He's so loyal. Why? Clever. Oh.
Doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming from.
This thread of fate we are tracing.
It's
Ah,
not somebody's life, if that's what you mean. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The Norns live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth Their home is hard to explain.
Ay, güey, mi panza.
Watch your right!
Incoming fire!
Incoming right side!
¡Llégale a la verga! ¡Vámonos! Muérete, pendeja. Vámonos, tú también. A chingar a tu madre. La verga. La verga, eso estuvo bueno.
The way forward is magically sealed. Something in here is giving it power.
No hay nada.
Might I suggest the ominous broken gravestone?
The hilt of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
If it does not help us find the Norns,
Inner
it can
Hiltor.
wait.
The sword hilt. Es
Let's keep looking.
Mimir wanted, no
This
sé
way.
qué. No me acordaba de esa madre.
I feel a trace of their illusions here. I can try to dispel it. Oh, no.
Ah, qué bonito.
There's nothing here.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows?
Patata.
I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it.
Mis perros. Ah, están acá. Perrito.
When you enter the Norn's domain, it can be disorienting. Like being inside your own mind.
Never mind that. Time to fight.
Sí van a volar chingazos aquí.
More Draugr crawling out of the bloody ground.
Kratos, are you okay?
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
No, 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 déjalo. Déjalo. Lo vuelvo a intentar.
Come on, Kratos, get up!
Nel, ni madre, no voy a quemar esa madre.
More Draugr crawling out of the bloody ground.
¡Ay, no mames! No, 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 no. No, 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 déjalo, déjalo, déjalo. Está muy roto ese güey, creo. No, está muy roto. Todavía no estoy tan chido.
So the Norn's domain is like being inside your mind. Not so sure I like the sound of that.
Mimir, have you encountered these Norns?
Not personally. Freya's right. They have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. Wouldn't talk about what he found. I just or he wanted to forget what he saw.
That must be Tyr's helmet from his statue.
¿Qué era esta madre? ¿Qué hice ahí?
Win minds, not wars.
Tyr understood the greatest fight of them all was the battle for people's hearts and minds. Too bad Tyr has no interest in doing either these days.
¿Qué encontré? Ah. Nice. A ver. ¿Qué es eso? Breastplate of... Ah, pero son breastplates. Esos... Digo, no me gustan tanto. Estéticamente no me agradan tanto. Siento que pues le quito un poco de esencia, vamos a decirlo así. Suena pendejo, yo lo sé. A ver, no. A ver. Pues vamos a ver. No. Favors, vamos a ver. Guiding Light Track. Ahora sí. Vámonos.
Mind telling us what you experienced when you sought the Norns last time?
To be honest, the details are hazy. Like waking up from a dream. Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change my son's fate, which only made me more determined to try.
Ándale, acá estaba. Acá está la chingadera esa.
Isn't that the spear from Tyr's statue?
Wish for peace. Be ready for war.
Well, that's astute of the elves. Tyr never sought war, but he knew he had to be ready for it.
Aye. Best be armed than not. Impressive looking weapon, isn't it?
It is big.
Brother, what of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Exaggerated.
Oh, not in the
Exageradas.
blazing bloodshed righteous fury part. The part where it said you travelled back in time itself to win a battle once lost. It's strange credulity, obviously. I mean, a rumour about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
It is the truth. The threads of fate span all life and time. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I challenged them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible thing I've ever heard. These Norns have no such magic, nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, can you imagine? If it existed, Odin would have it. And if Odin had it, we'd be 5 shades more fucked than we are already.
Ah,
I
bueno,
would
eso
not ask them
tienes.
to change the past, even if they could. I only want information.
And that's quite dangerous enough, in my experience.
Look, there's some debris over there. I'm
Mira.
guessing from Tyr's 4 statue.
Defend the peace.
I remember the Jotnar crafting these bracers for Tyr's statue. They chose only their most talented and accomplished to do the job.
You have a good memory, Freya. Like Tyr, the Jotnar also believe the best offensive strategy is a good defense. So, this is how they chose to honor him.
The Giants were not wrong.
Another gravestone. But this one's intact.
Aye, and with a keyhole tailor-made for the hilt we found. I was afraid of that.
¿Dónde?
The Oarsmen. Ugh. A monument to conquerors.
Made some lovely warships, though.
¡Muérete, cabrón! ¡Órale! ¡Guárdame eso ahí! ¡Vámonos, güey! ¡Vámonos, otro! Guárdame eso ahí. Qué bonito. Primero lo primero. Vida. Ítem. Sí, cómo no. Quemamos eso.
Iron peace, not a golden war.
Well, I think that's the last of it. Doubtful we'll find any more interesting bits.
I always admired the love Tyr inspired.
Where I come from, gods of war are not revered in such a way.
Not all gods of war are the same, brother.
No, they are not.
Sí, no, no todos. Esto se va a poner bueno. Ay, mi panza. Vamos a ver. Vamos a comparar esa madre que acabo de agarrar. A ver. Ajá. Pues bueno, vamos a ponerle. Vamos a cambiar todo el setting. Nice. Madre. ¿Qué hice? Ah, panza. ¿Por qué presiento que me van a meter una madriz aquí?
Felt that one go.
No, qué madriza me metieron. Estoy muy por abajo del nivel requerido. ¿Qué es por allá? Ah, mira. Vamos a ver qué hay por acá. Ajá. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Dónde voy por acá? Ah, mira. Ok. Esa madre estaba llena de sorpresas. Ah, sí, cierto. Dinero. Toma, se te cayó eso. Vamos a ver.
Kratos, tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer.
Ok.
This is the area.
Ah, ya me acordé de esta parte. En cachitos.
Let's see. I feel something. In this direction.
Feel what exactly?
Another illusion. It's coming from this wall. The Norns are hiding something.
Ah, lo usé inútilmente.
Opener.
Sí,
Nothing.
ilusión.
Another dead end.
Pues bueno, vámonos.
A trap!
What's your left?
Vámonos, güey.
Incoming! Back here!
Guárdame eso ahí, cabrón.
Behind you, Kratos!
¿Y para qué crees que te traigo, morra?
That's all of them. You know, this search will only get more dangerous.
Then we keep looking.
Back to the wolves then.
Sí, de vuelta a los lobos. ¿Qué es esto? Ah. Hueso de bestia. Vamos a
The
ver.
wolves have picked up another trail. Keep following their heads.
Sí, señora.
Is that a frozen lightning bolt?
My fight with Thor ended there.
That's where you landed. No wonder there's bits of Tyr's statue all over the lake.
Vamos a ver.
There. How was Sigrun when you saw her last?
She's still incorporeal, ever since Kratos set her free of her corrupted form. But she hasn't let that stop her from helping any way she can. The truth is, I owe her more than I can repay.
I doubt she'd see it that way. When we freed her, she could speak of little else but her reverence for you. Seeing you yourself again would surely be payment enough.
Vamos.
We need to work our way up. This way. There. Can you cut a way through the ice?
Oh, are the Norns making magical ice walls now?
No. I think the water just froze.
Ow. Ah.
More of your friends.
I didn't tell them to be here.
Yelpa!
Behind you! Incoming!
I don't know what the Norns did to trick all these raiders into guarding them. Not that they have any idea that's what they're doing.
Sí, pero ellos me atacaron y yo los maté.
Freya, thank you for your help. I know this was not your focus.
The sooner we find your son, the sooner you'll be able to focus. I just hope it works.
Just the same, thank you.
A fine sentiment, but write her a bloody note when we're out of the cold, brother.
El vato. Nope. No voy a gastar la piedra de resurrección hasta jefes. No. Okay.
Okay. I feel something. It's stronger this time. Over here.
Sí, yo acabo de sentir la madriza que me acaban de dejar ir. Me duele un poco mi panza.
Open up.
Vamos a ver qué hay por acá.
We found it.
Ah, isn't it always the third place you look? Is everyone hearing that creepy whisper?
It is like an itch in the mind.
It means we've stepped into their domain. Be ready for anything.
Illusions.
Projections, possibly. But assume nothing. There's no telling what manner of creature they've made unwitting guards.
Delightful.
Ow.
Kratos, Ghost of Sparta, Bane of Olympus, Destroyer of Fate, Cold Strike, Bringer of War, Weapon of the Gods, turned against his creators. He chases a redemption he knows he can never deserve. He cannot change.
Vamos, güey. Vamos, güey. Guárdame eso ahí. Vamos, cabrón.
Are we in our own minds yet? He certainly seems real enough.
I hate to tell you, the parts in your mind will be real too.
Buena pelea.
Seems he was guarding that way outside.